Do I feel that Taekwondo will evolve? It has to. Otherwise, it becomes irrelevant. And one of the things that a lot of students are now going for is to have something that that makes sense to them. Unfortunately, if you keep on doing old ideas, people are not going to be drawn to them because they're old. They may have become outdated. They still may have a truth to them, but if they're not evolving, then they're just becoming fossilized. I also think that many people are going to be researching a lot more because of the internet. And if you see the same thing from 10 years ago in a video that was produced right now, you'll be like, okay, what's going on? And then if you do a little bit of research, which is not that hard right now, you'll be able to say, oh, well, why didn't that change? Is it effective? Or is this something that they've just done because they think that it's cool and they want to make themselves different?
This is about as safe as it gets. Take the traditional martial arts, okay, or they arose in times that for us would be considered unimaginable violence. The odds, I don't think it was until the 1900s that the odds of your mom having 2 kids and all 3 of you being adults, all of you 3 being alive when you came to adults, was incredibly small. A lot of my friends are Marines, and Iwo Jima is this big, 20 or 23,000 dead in 23 days. Sekigahara was 60,000 dead hand-to-hand in 6 hours.
I think it is rising as mixed martial arts is rising. So just as mixed martial arts answered all the questions for what in boxing, what if a wrestler took him to the ground? Or what if I put an armbar on this guy? Or what if? All those what ifs were answered with mixed martial arts. So as it skyrockets, the next what ifs come in. What if there's multiple people? What if there's a knife? What if I wasn't ready, or I had been drinking, or I had my kids with me? So I think that's where it came from, and I think where it's going is as everything goes, it's going to keep evolving, and I think that more and more instructors are going to start taking this method into their own art.
I see reality-based self-defense being a really big thing. I think everybody's starting to realize that the days of just doing one thing are done. It's exactly the same as cross-training and CrossFit. Those are very new things, and they address a lot of situations, and they borrow from other places and they combine and they come up with a new hybrid system, so to speak. And I think everybody is going to eventually realize that, instead of following one strict path, you follow one unique path that incorporates a number of different things and answers a lot of different questions. And in doing that, it's going to give you a much more realistic approach to your martial arts and self-defense and that sort of thing, as opposed to a traditional kind of in-depth knowledgeable system of a strict martial art, which I think is important too. But in the world that we live in today, you need that realistic approach to life, and reality-based self-defense answers a lot of those questions.